So, good morning everyone. So, our topic for today is all about depreciation. Like I said, this is our final topic. So, ito yung last topic natin i-discuss and lumalabas siya sa ating board exam. So, depreciation. Depreciation refers to the decrease in the value of an asset due to usage or passage of time. An asset may depreciate physically or functionally. So, example nito is pag bumili tayo ng cellphone. Okay. So, kunyari bumili ka ng iPhone 15 Pro Max, fully paid, 256 or 512 gig, sabihin natin, 90,000. So, tingin nyo, after 5 years, mabibenta mo pa rin ba siya ng 90,000? Hindi. Kasi yung price ng iPhone mo, it depreciates dahil, number one, nag-iiba ng system or pwede siyang magkaroon ng damages physically or also functionality. Sabihin na functionally, pwedeng bumagal siya or bumaba yung capacity ng battery natin. So, we tend to solve on how the product or machine or company depreciates. Okay? So, yun lang naman yung kailangan natin i-solve dito. Okay. So, we have elements of depreciation. So, we have this symbols. So, FC, first cost. SV. So, yung first cost, ito yung pinakaunang price niya. Then, we have SV, or what we call the salvage value. Yung salvage value, ito na yung price niya kung saan mo siya ibebenta, second hand. Or ito yung, minsan may term tayong tinatawag na bentang adik. Ibig sabihin, ito yung mga rush na sale na kailangan mo nang ibenta. So, kadalasan, yun yung mga salvage value natin. Or ito yung mga value na pwede nating ipresyo pag gusto na natin ibenta yung product na binili natin ng brand new or binili natin in first cost price natin. Okay. Next, we have the D, the small d, or what we call the depreciation charge, or ito yung depreciation natin. We have N, economic life, in years. M, anytime before N. BVM, wait lang, tawa ako. Via, BVM, book value after M years natin. Okay, so huwag kayo malilito ha. V, Victoria Voltes 5. DM is the total depreciation for M years natin. Okay, so tandaan nyo yan kasi pwede siyang lumabas sa exam natin. May identification, pwede rin multiple choice, depende sa mangyayari. Okay ha? Beyond victory. Okay? So, we have this formula. So, BVM is equal to first cost minus the DM or depreciation for M years natin. So, tandaan itong formula na to. Okay? So, we have this first method is what we call the straight line depreciation. So, guys, wag pala kayo mag-alala kasi sa mga problems, sasabihin kung anong type ng method yung kailangan yung gamitin. Kasi pag iba-ibang method, so lahat naman ng problem and sa lahat ng reviewers ng board exam namin, merong nakalagay kung anong method yung dapat yung gamitin. So, hindi nyo na kailangan manghula kung anong method yung kailangan yung gamitin. Okay. So, if we say about SLD, or what we call straight line depreciation, this is the most common method used in computing depreciation. So, ito yung pinakamadali. So, in this method, the cost of the property of a product or a product is assumed to vary linearly with time. So, kadalasan, nagva-vary siya on how many years na siyang nagamit or kung how many years na siyang nasayo. So, ibig sabihin, for example, yung kotse. Meron kang kotse, tatanungin sa'yo, ilang years na siya sa'yo. So, kadalasan doon natin sinasolve kung gaano natin siya ibebenta ng second hand. Yung magandang term yung second hand natin siya ibebenta. So, we have this formula. So, D is equal to first cost minus salvage value all over Rn or how many years we use the product natin. Okay. So, para mas maintindihan natin siya, let's solve a sample problem. So, a company purchases a machine for $100,000 with an estimate value of $20,000. and the useful life of 5 years. What is the depreciation? So, gagamitin natin dito, straight line, kasi given naman tayo ng FC, first cost, and our salvage value. So, may kadugtong naman yan, use straight line depreciation. So, kadalasan, ganun yung mga tanong natin. Okay. So, let's solve this. So, we have the given. Given natin is we have the first cost is equal to $100,000. Next, we have the salvage value equal to $20,000. And we have the useful life of N is equal to, the 5 years natin. Okay. So, the required is our depreciation. So, our equation will be, equation yan. The formula is D is equal to first cost minus salvage value all over N. So, our solution will be D is equal to 100,000 minus our salvage value of 20,000 over N is equal to 5. So, our answer will be D is equal to $16,000. So, ganyan lang naman siya kadali. So, pag straight line, kailangan nyo lang malaman kung ano yung first cost nyo. Then, you need to distinguish the salvage value or the second-hand value. And lastly, you need to distinguish the useful life. So, in this case, yung useful life dito is our N. So, N is equal to 5 natin. Okay? So, madali lang naman siya. Let me erase this. So, lagi natatandaan, pag straight line tayo, we just need to distinguish the FC, first cost, the SB, the salvage value, and our N or our useful life natin. Okay. So, next. So, tatlong type ng method lang yung kailangan nating aralin kasi kadalasan, marami naman tong method, pero kadalasan, ito lang yung kailangan nating aralin kasi ito yung lumalabas sa board exam natin. Okay. So, next we have the SFM, or is what we call the sinking fund method. The sinking fund method is a technique for depreciation ng asset while generating enough money to replace it at the end of its useful life natin. So, pag sinabi ng sinking fund, we tend to replace it, pero kailangan pa rin nating sulitin yung value ng product natin. Okay, so we have this formula. So, D, depreciation is equal to quantity FC minus SB times I all over 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 natin. So, in order to understand more about this formula, alam niyo na, we need to solve a sample problem. Okay. A company has purchased an equipment whose first cost is 100,000 pesos. With an estimated life of 8 years, the estimated salvage value of the equipment at the end of its lifetime is 20,000 pesos. Determine the depreciation charge at the end of various years using sinking fund method of depreciation with an interest rate of 12%, compounded annually. So, let's solve this. So, okay. So, we have given, our given is, we have the first cost is equal to 100,000 pesos. Next, we have N is equal to 8 years. Next, we have salvage value is equal to 20,000 pesos. Then we have interest is equal to 12% or 0.12 in decimal. So our required is our depreciation. So equation natin, D is equal to quantity first cost minus salvage value multiplied by our interest all over 1 plus I raised to n multiplied by or minus 1 natin. Okay? So solution, D is equal to our first cost, 100,000 minus 20,000 times our I, or interest, 0.12 all over 1 plus 0.12 raised to n, which is equal to 8 minus 1. So answer, D is equal to 54,201.90 pesos. So, madali lang naman siya. So, pag alam niyo yung formula, you can solve this problem. So, you have the givens, you have the required, and if you know the formula or our equation, then substitute nyo lang sa solution natin, we will get the answer. So, ganyan lang naman siya kasi. Okay? Okay. So, let me erase this first. So, ganyan lang naman siya. Madali lang naman siya intindihin. So, all you need to is to familiarize yourselves. So, kadalasan naman, sinasabi naman kung anong method yung kailangan mong gamitin. So, wag na lang kayo malito sa mga methods na. Okay. So, for the last method, so we have this what we call the SOYD, or what we call a sum of years digit method. So under SYD, the depreciation rate percentage for each year is calculated as the number of years in remaining asset life for the same year divided by the sum of remaining asset life every year through the asset's life. As the depreciation rate decreases over time, so does the depreciation charge natin. Ibig sabihin lang ito, isa-solve natin every year. So, ibig sabihin, masasolve nyo, kunyari, meron kayong iPhone, binili nyo, Pro Max, binili nyo siya ng 2023 this year. So, in this method, malalaman nyo kung anong pwede nyo, kung gaano nyo siya kamahal pwede ibenta every year. So, isipin mo, sabihin mo sa sarili mo, ibibenta ko yung iPhone 15 Pro Max ko after 2 years. So, yung kailangan mong isolve is the 2-year period natin. So, malalaman natin. So, pag ditong example, kadalasan kailangan nyo isolve every year natin. Okay? So, kung alam niyo sa EDA, you know the summation. So, pag sinabi nating formula kasi nito is D is equal to N over summation of N. So, pag sinabi natin summation, ito yung sum. Summation nga, di ba? So, sum ng years natin. So, multiplied by FC, which is our first cost, subtracted by SB, which is our salvage cost. So, mahaba to solve kasi kailangan natin siya isa-isahin every year. So, sana wag kayong malito. Okay? So, in order to understand more, syempre, we need to solve a sample problem. Okay? So, ABC company purchases a piece of machinery for $10,000 with an estimated useful life of 5 years. Calculate the depreciation expense for each the 5 years using the sum of years digits method. So, mapapansin nyo, wala tayong salvage value. So, pwede natin siyang gawing, sa tingin nyo, pwede natin siyang gawing 0. Okay, so let me solve or let us solve this. Okay. Sorry. Tama. Wala siyang salvage value. Okay. So, given. Alright. So, first, are given. Given, we have first cost is equal to 10,000 dollars. Tama ba? Check natin. Okay, tama. Then next, we have N is equal to 5 years. So, our required is D each year. So, equation natin. So, our equation is equal to D is equal to N over summation of N multiplied by FC minus SB. So, dahil nga wala tayong SB, we can cancel this kasi 0 naman siya. Okay? So, next we have the solution or compute muna natin yung summation of N natin. So, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So, summation of N is equal to, let me calculate. So, we have summation of N is equal to 15. Okay. So, solution. So, year 1 muna tayo. We have D is equal to 1 over 15 multiplied by 10,000. So, D is equal to 666.67. So, year 2, 2 divided by 15 multiplied by 10,000. Okay, let me calculate. We have 1,333.33. So, year 3, D is equal to 3 over 15 times 10,000. So, year 3, we have 2,000 dollars. Year 4, D is equal to 4 over 15 divided by or times 10,000. So, D is equal to 2,666.67. So, finally, in year 5, D is equal to 5 over 15 times 10,000 or D is equal to 3,333.33. So, lahat yan. So, pag pinasolve ko yun na SYD, isosolve nyo siya lahat. So, sabihin yan, kung mapapansin nyo, habang tumatagal yung years natin or panahon na gamit nyo yung isang bagay, mas lumalaki yung kailangan mong ibawas sa cash price niya. So, pag binenta mo siya ng year 5, you need to parang kailangan mo siyang bawasan ng $3,333 kasi nagdepend sa useful life ng product natin. So, malinaw naman, pag SYD, kailangan yung hanapin lahat ng depreciation charge niya every year na sinabi. So, kailangan nyo muna hanapin yung summation niya. So, dito, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 15. Okay, so, solve naman natin gamit yung formula natin dito. So, minsan, ginigiven yung salvage value. Pero in this case, dito, wala siya. Okay? So, I hope na malinaw sa atin lahat to. Kasi madali lang naman siya i-solve. Kasi nga dapat we have different methods pero napili ko na lang na tatlo na lang kasi kadalasan ito naman yung lumalabas sa board exam natin. Okay, so for your activity, I hope face to face na bukas. So dala na lang kayo ng long bond paper. So yung mga magpe-present, bukas na lang din para yung mga may plus sa quiz natin. Okay? So I hope you learned today. Kahit na ganito yung platform natin, I hope na natuto kayo. And always remember lang na yung mga formulas, huwag kayong malilito. Okay, so thank you sa time nyo, sa panonood dito, and I hope na natuto kayo. Thank you.